All right, this is going to be a treat. This replay is from a long time ago in a place that not quite the same as this one. Anyways, this is from 2001, 16 years old is this replay. This replay is probably from the very beginning of when replays were first available in this game. If for the people that don't know, replays probably started around late 2000, early 2001, maybe halfway through 2001. My memory is very hazy from back then. Used to do a lot of recreational drugs. I think that might have something to do with it. But anyways, this could be MPH. MPH is just a legend of the old game. I forget what MPH stands for. It's Martin or something, but those are actually his initials. I used to think it stood for miles per hour until I realized that he's from the UK and they're on the metric system, so that made no sense. Anyway, we're back with Deadcode. Deadcode, of course, probably the most visible. If you could call him a developer of this game now, I mean, he is kind of a one-man, not a one-man crew, because it's Cyber Shadow 2. Between him and Cyber Shadow, they take care of this game. They're the only ones that really release the updates. Anyways, enough talking. Let's get to the gameplay. Anyways, so Deadcode was trying to open that up below to go down to get the cluster bomb, but unfortunately that did not work at all. Anyways, we're going to come back and see MPH. MPH could be shooting the arrow at him. He does get 50 damage there, but like, what's the end game after that? He's kind of certainly has kind of a little bit of a tough shot. Okay, he just wants to blow up both these. Oh, that's good. Beautiful. Lovely. I really like that shot. Not going to kill him, but still, it's beautiful. From MPH, former champion. Let's put it down there too. He's a multiple championship winner from back in the cl2k era. I mean, really a great all-arounder. One of the really, truly great all-arounders from the early WA days. I mean, he used to kick my ass. I remember that part rather well. I used to play with him and Reaper and who else? I think Poo Machine played with us quite a bit, and Turan also. These were kind of the guys that played default back then, because most people wrote back then. I wrote way more than I played default. I was horrible at default back then. Some might even say I'm not very good at default still, which is probably true. But anyways, we're going to be back here with MPH, the man, the myth, the legend. He's going to be using his shoot right here. Ooh, we wanted to get one more shoot off there. It looks like it's possible if he just does it perfect. It looks like there's some space for that. He could use his shoot there too to stop. That would be a nice idea. Do it, buddy. There you go. And see if he can get the shoot off here. Nope. Unfortunately not. Maybe that isn't possible. It's pixel perfect if it is. Anyways, he's going to come back here, and it looks like he's just going to feel content just bashing Deadcode down and stripping him of his ability to have free reign of that upper area, because I do not think he might be able to jump back up there. We'll see. Anyways, as we can see in this replay, we've got some pretty good weapons over here on the right side. Also the homing missile. That's, of course, crucial. They don't know that right now, but we know that, of course. Kind of a strange Team 17. It kind of shows how the times have changed. You know, we're here in 2017. This is 16 years ago. Team 17 was very different back then. It would commonly be played on maps like this, like one tier cave map instead of 2 tiers, which is pretty standard these days, and open maps. Open maps were very popular back then. Deadcode used to host these all the time. I remember playing with Deadcode. That was back when he had his Team 17 clan, and we would play open Team 17s like every single game. We wouldn't even really play those 2-tier closed ones like we do nowadays. Those kind of came around and kind of really got a steam behind them. Probably, I would say, like 2002. People really started playing those, 2002, 2003, and then it's kind of been the same since then. It's kind of a short time at the beginning of the cycle of this game where this scheme Team 17 was actually played with these kind of sets. Anyways, MPH is going to be the one lucky enough to get that homing missile. Although I might be placing a little bit too much value on the homing missile. It's very valuable in 2-tier cave maps, but in this case, I mean, he's in a situation where it's so wide open, I don't even know if the homing missile's really going to have that huge impact like it does in these stalemate games on the 2-tier ones. Honestly, watching this game, I like it a lot better in these big open... Okay, he's going to go down and grab both those. Oh, both of those. Maybe a little bit too hasty saying that. He tries to grab both, only gets one. But I really enjoy the gameplay on these big open maps. Normally, I wouldn't really be able to commentate Team 17 because Team 17 is a little bit shit to commentate on 2 tiers. I mean, it's just not... Let's be honest. This is my opinion. I don't think Team 17 is really good at scheme anymore. I think it's pretty boring, you know, with 2 tiers, 2 levels. If you don't understand what I'm saying, it means that there's like a level and then a line of soil, and then underneath there's another cave. So it's kind of like double decker. That's what I'm talking about. And that's standard for Team 17, and it's just not fun. It's slow. There's a lot of blocking. Everyone gets 7 gers, block the shit out of each other, and just play really slow, waiting for the water to come up to the ceiling. And in these single level maps, I just don't see that happening. I don't see the water stalemates like that, which is just a really good thing for the game overall. Anyways, MPH leading this one pretty good right now. Deadcode's gonna have his path here. You know what's funny? I wonder if Deadcode's using his silkworm in this game. Does he have silkworm on? Yeah, he's got silkworm on. Yeah, he does. So he's using his, like, I think this is like one of the earlier silkworm builds he's doing right now. Because if you'll notice, every time he goes to shoot, jumps up and uses his shoot, it automatically will select shoot for him again by default. So he's able to shoot as much as he possibly wants to. Like quick shooting, and it will always select it for him again. Which, not a huge advantage, but still one of those things for Silkworm. And he actually ended up, you know, so he wrote this program that would allow him to do these things. And he actually, after there was a lot of backlash from it, actually wrote an anti-Silkworm. So he created the problem for some of this cheating and a solution. Because back then, Silkworm had the ability to do a lot of things. One of them was shoot nades extremely accurately. You just click on a place on the screen, and it would automatically shoot a nade right to that location and fix the fuse to make sure it's perfect. So you could just bash someone with a grenade every single time. Okay, so that one, MPH gets a little blowback, but ends up hitting Deadcode and killing him. So that's good. So MPH has got 4 worms to Deadcode's 3. Deadcode firmly on the right-hand side of the map. So map control is going to be in MPH's favor here. Deadcode's going to want to see a full blue here. Unfortunately, he does not see a full blue. So kind of this first guy is going to be his only target, the Rain Man. Dustin Hoffman, the best. Anyways, I don't know. What's he got here? Let's check him out. He's got an Agua and a shotgun. Nothing really great for this situation. He's not all the way down, so he can't use the old lady. I'd say a homing missile straight up wouldn't be too bad. Looks like he's more intent on using a shotgun to do this. Now, if he slightly shoots him to the right, go all the way to the left and shoot him to the right. I'm talking to Deadcode like he's in front of me and he hears me. Only he's not, and he's just going to shoot straight up. But that's going to do the job. It's going to put him in a position where he's going to be able to be barreled next turn. Well, no, he's not, because I think that worm's up next. No, that worm is... Oh, up next. What am I talking about? I've done too many elites in a row where you're not able to choose the worm to use. Oh, and a really nice pickup right there. He could choose to wipe the 150 worm really easy. 1 second banana bomb. Oh, man, he's also got cows. MPH is kind of loaded here with the weapons. Oh, this is good. This is beautiful. It's going to drop him down. Going to get the double barrel. He doesn't even need to use the banana bomb yet. The banana bomb is going to come next. So this is good. Oh, my God. This could hit the 114 worm, too. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful play. I'm really excited about this. Don't blow it. You got to blow the crate. Don't even shoot at the worm, dude. Shoot at that crate. And don't miss. It's a little bit high of an aim. It's too high. Down. Down, baby. There you go. And another one. Blow it. Unfortunately, the 114 worm get pushed over to the one side. But, still a good play. You would have thought he got more damage from that, but just kind of unlucky. Generally unlucky to not to not get any, fire damage at the end of that. Anyways, Deadcode, my man. Me and this guy go way back, man. I love Deadcode. He's an all-around nice guy. If you ever run into him, he's on IRC Game Search, the Worms IRC that we have. It's I think it's Worm. I don't know what the address is. Go to worms2d.info and it has information on the Worms IRC channel. Him and Cyber Shadow are always there. Really friendly guys, and they will help out you with any kind of Worms problems you run into. And so, yeah, Dave's helped me out over the years many times with like issues I've had and whatnot. So, great guy. And anyways, this great guy just came through with a homing missile. Beautiful shot, 42 damage. Right on. Anyways, we're going to come back.
Sir, yes, sir.
And this is the point where MPH is like, he doesn't know it yet. But he's like, what the fuck's happening right now? He just got a banana bomb. And now, there's another banana bomb right there. Boom. Unreal. Is he going for it? Oh, he's going to go for it. If he gets both of these, it's like all over, right? Yeah, there's no way. There's no way Deadcode can survive 2 banana bombs. No way. I've killed 2 worms. So really unlucky for Deadcode at this point. It's looking rough for him. Basically, almost all. That's a nice shot. Put him back there. Almost wholly because he's gonna have these banana bombs. Oh, you know what he's trying to set up here too? He's trying to set up the double. So he's got 2. But Deadcode is going to use the correct worm in this case. See, that's the thing. One thing Deadcode can't do. He has no idea that MPH has 2 banana bombs. But that's the one thing Deadcode cannot do is keep his worms close enough together where they can be hit, because that just spells death for him. But he's got to make some plays here pretty quick and pretty deadly. Let's see what he's got here. I like the idea of holy hand grenading here. It is a touchy shot. I'd love to see it a touch more vertical than that. As vertical as you can possibly get it, almost. I like that, moving a little bit closer or a step back from there. And that's perfect. That's really a well-executed move by Deadcode there. In something that's just not an easy shot at all. So really well done. It just feels like this T17 game is just spitting out homing missiles and banana bombs. Because everyone's gotten both the players have gotten 2 homing missiles each. MPH has got 2 banana bombs. So some interesting variation here. That'll hit him, and that'll kill that worm. Oh no, it's gonna walk over him. I was thinking about that to myself. At first, I was like, man, I wonder if it's gonna walk over him. But I was looking at it, and I'm like, no way that cow walks over him. So pretty unfortunate for MPH. Here's a pigeon. Man, this game is just crapping out sudden death weapons in these crates. Only it's that single level that we've been talking about. Single level Team 17 map. So these aqua sheeps and these homing missiles, they're not going to have the same kind of impact that they would have had on a different map. Let's go down. Let's look at this. So look at that. One more homing missile, even though there's the last one. 1 cow, 2 banana bombs. The 2 banana bombs would be the difference. Aqua sheep's good, but it's not going to have the same utility as the banana bombs on this tight map. Ooh, that's awesome. Again, MPH is just going to clean up here. Homing pigeon and a holy grenade. These are just great weapons. He's getting right here, but he declines. He declines to pick them up for whatever reason. God, look at that homing pigeon, homing missile, holy grenade. Ridiculous. So he actually kills himself though. It's pretty stupid, but not good. Not good. I'd love to see Deadcode use the rope here, because he's got 4 crates out there. When's he gonna ever have an opportunity to collect 4 crates in one turn? Plus his worms at the bottom. Use the rope, man. Just rope. Just do it. Just listen to Walrus. You don't want to go left. That's the only crate you don't want. It's the one all the way to the left. Same with that quick shoot macro. That's Silkworm. The old mod program he made way back when. That's a blast from the past. I totally forgot about Silkworm too. Dave's probably got some good stories about that stuff too. All right. What's he going to do? Homing again. He's going to be pretty bummed when he finds out what's in those crates. The pigeon's a really good weapon to use here. You can hit him with the pigeon from all the way across the map. Ooh, that's beautiful to knock him down there, though. Okay, and this one's getting tight all of a sudden. So you almost assuredly going to see MPH pick up all those deals from the top. Yeah. But then it's kind of interesting to see what he wants to do from that point on. All right, he's got a pidge. He's got a holy grenade. Is he finally going to use one of these banana bombs? Or maybe he's just going to use the pigeon to the left-hand side. It's just hard to say. The pigeon won't kill him. At least I don't think it will. This is a little bit of a strange move. He's going to rip it through there. He fancies himself a baseball player. What the fuck was that? Oh, one of the more ridiculous shots I've ever seen in my life. That thing just sticks to him. That was ridiculous. Unbelievable. I'd love to. I wish I had instant replay on this bad boy or knew how to do that in video editing, because that is instant. MPH says that's one of the greatest things I've ever seen. And it's, I mean, honestly, he's not exaggerating. That is. Deadcode, unfortunately, choosing to rope a turn too late here, basically. He should have done that last turn when he had 4 crates on the board, and his worm wasn't dead yet, and so he needs sudden deaths coming, so that's nice. But he's got to kind of push that worm to a different place. Got to get all the way over to the right and get up on the second notch. No, he does not get up on the second notch. So unfortunately, he's going to be able to get hit from the bottom there. So, anyways, let's see what MPH has got in store for him. So, Smart Money says he's going to banana bomb this turn and the game will be over.
Yes, sir.
But you never know what happens in these games. But MPH, I feel like I trust him. I feel like this is going to be the end of the game. Anyways, I'm not even sure if this is a league game or a funner, but it's been kind of cool to cast, just remembering this kind of style when it existed way back when. But anyways, a well-earned win by MPH. Definitely some interesting tactics. And a great banana bomb right there. And he doesn't even use the last banana bomb. So, anyways, this has been the Walrus, and it's been a pleasure commentating it for you beautiful, fine people. Take it easy.